Hey guys, so today I'm going to switch out my coolant temperature sensor plug and also one of my coil pack plugs. The other day I did the intake manifold and the little clip right here broke, so I ordered a new plug. With the wires, I went ahead and just took the wires out of there because I think I can just use the old wires, stick them in this plug. And then also my ground wire came out of this clip, so I'm either gonna have to rewire that, or maybe I can just get one of these wires out of the sensor and put one back in there. I'm gonna go ahead and figure out what tools I need and then set up a time-lapse video. I'm probably not gonna go step by step, but if there's anything important, I'll stop the video. All right, so I got the airbox off. I just got to get to this plug down here, right here. If you can see, I just used a zip tie right there to kind of hold the plug on there. So I'll take that zip tie off of there. And then this plug just comes right off of there. And that little clip right there is broken, and that's what we're going to go ahead and replace today. And just like that, we got the wires out of the old plug. So now we should just be able to put the new plug on there. And there she is. Good as new. All right, let's get this back together and move on to the coolant sensor. All right, that's all done. So we need to move on to the coolant temperature sensor plug. So I think what I'm going to need to do is unplug the battery, take off that cover, unhook the alternator, get the alternator out of there, and then we can see what kind of wiring we got going on there. All right, so just like that, the alternator's off there. It's pretty simple. This is our problem. That wire came out of that plug. So I need to either splice in a new plug, which I have, or maybe I can get away with just putting in a new wire if I can get it out of this plug. So I cannot get that wire connector out of there. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and cut these wires and put on my new sensor, which is somewhere around here. I like to use these little connector things here. That makes it really easy. All you got to do is heat it up with a heat gun, and it will solder the connection, and those little red things will seal the wires so no water or anything can get in there. I'm going to go ahead and do that to all three of these wires and then get it all buttoned back up. Okay, there it is, all done. I'm gonna throw some heat shrink on there. All right, well, there we go. All done, got the heat shrink on there. Just gonna have to plug it back in and get all that stuff put back together. right, well, now she's all back together. I'm going to go ahead and start it in a second and make sure everything's good to go. All right, well, I went for a drive and there was nothing crazy going on, so I guess I got it all wired up right. There is a ton of snow out there, so I decided I'd need to take off the front lip because it's pretty much just a snow plow at this point. So I'm gonna do that real quick. All right, I got the bumper off. I pretty much broke every little tab on the bottom because they were frozen, but I got plenty more. Now I just have to go ahead and take all these little bolts out of there, or the screws, and get it mounted back on there. All right, I got the lip off of there. Here's what it looks like. Hopefully I got enough ground clearance now because there's like a half a foot of snow out there right now and it's not supposed to stop anytime soon. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. This will be my first time editing a video or posting a video like this or anything. Just bear with me. Hopefully it wasn't too boring and I will talk to you guys later.